All right, all right, all right. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to an early Saturday morning crypto talk. As a reminder, we guys do Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern and 8 a.m. Pacific. Hope you guys are having a good start to your weekend. My name is Brandon Ivey from Ivy League Crypto Academy from Los Angeles. I'm the founder and CEO of ILCA. Go ahead and type in the chat box where you're listening in from. As a disclaimer, I'm not a licensed financial advisor to be giving financial advice. I share information for educational, training, and entertainment purposes only, and it is up to you to make your own informed, intelligent decision on which direction you want to move into. We are also, since this is Saturday, it's been a while since I've done a Saturday. There we go. Saturday presentation. And we do this publicly. So I am streaming today on YouTube. So welcome those of you on YouTube that is also following. Let me make sure I pull you guys up. Yeah, there it is. Okay. So welcome, welcome, welcome. I see we have Martita Casa, Mr. Albert, Carla Arrigo, Daryl Weston, Demetrius, Dorothy Mage, Elijah Morgan, Hillbilly James, Janelle, Joyce Easley, Kevin Strausser, Nathan, Rita Broussard, Stan Thompson. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. So we're gonna have a busy morning today. I'm going to do this crypto talk. Then I'm doing the MoveQuest presentation right after. Following that is a special call with Lynette, the creator of MoveQuest, at 1 p.m. Eastern. So we're not going to be long at all this morning. Joyce, I love that background with that truck and the crypto talk. I like that. Hold on, I'm hearing my own voice. Oh, there we go. Okay. So let's jump on into it and let me share screen. All right. Crypto market caps. Refresh this. Sitting at 2.4 trillion, slightly down 0.7% in the last 24 hours. Bitcoin dominance is still above 55%. Ethereum has now crossed 13%. Last week it was in the 12% range. Bitcoin was in the 54% range. So Bitcoin is having a good run right now. This is not, I don't know if this is translated into the entire crypto market. Let's see. Yeah, there you go. Bitcoin is up at $68,000, flatline over the last 24 hours, but this is Saturday, so we got to go week to week and see what's going on. So week to week, we've got Bitcoin is up 8.4% on the week, Ethereum 7.7, BNB 3.8, Solana 7.1. Doge. Whoa, look at that. Doge exploded this week, 30.9. The only correlation I could think is Dogecoin is closely wrapped up in Elon Musk. And Elon Musk has been making a lot of noise over the past week. I think it was a week ago, that rocket ship. And if you're into like sci-fi, that kind of stuff, that was the coolest thing I've seen in a long time, where the rocket took off from the launching pad and then landed and was hooked right back up from where it launched. I know. I thought that was AI when I first saw it, and then realized no, that was real. But he's been in the news for that. Plus, he's been very, very, very active on the political campaign. So any news with his name out there in the media, Doge has been pushed up. Tron is down 3.2. Avalanche is down 3.3. Shiba Inu's up 6.6. Bitcoin Cash is up 10. That figures with Bitcoin rising. Let's see who are the best performers over the past week. Doge up 30.9%. Cat in a Dog's World. This seems familiar. Now, this might have hit our radar before. Up 28.8%. WorldCoin 20.4. Ethena, White Bitcoin, Floki, Litecoin, Brett. Okay. pretty healthy. Who has not had a good week on a strong crypto week? Bittensour, Tau, Popcat, Maker, C, Sui. Those are two tokens we have down on our list. Yeah, for the altcoins to be watching. C and Sui, Caspa, Nero, Helium. So there are still a fair amount of tokens that are in the red that did not have a very, positive week. That's not too far. Only three of them's in the double digit. Well, another token that did not have a good week is our MQT token. Let's take a look at MQT right now. MQT is at $38.41. So if we pull this, let me pull it up on Coin Market Cap. But I talked about this last week that I said that I feel based on the size of the community, the way things are going, that the token could be in that $40 range, $35 to $40 range. I did not think it would happen this quickly, and there may be some reasons as to why. Let me put in MQT. All right. Come on, open up chart. Those of you in the diamond class, how many of you guys was paying attention and you did the homework assignments? Well, we talked about this chart. So if I'm looking at this chart and I want to go back a week, actually maybe even 2 weeks. Well, it's a candlestick per week. No, I don't want to look at the week candlestick. Let me go by 12 hours. So every two candlesticks is a day, represents the day. So when we were here about less than 10 days ago at the $64 range, something took place between here. I'm not logged into this. Something took place between here and here. The smart contract has been doing its thing like it's supposed to, but something different has happened from the normal behavior. And I said that last week when I talked about it, I thought it was more of FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt. And so you've got people selling because they're afraid that it's going to go to zero. Now, we've endured that before because it's not a whale selling. And a whale selling that causes the market to drop, because every time a whale does, the entire thing shoots right back up. So it wasn't a whale. So there was something else going on that caused this to happen. Now, this is typical. Yeah, I'm gonna address that part too, Joyce. There is typical market volatility. Like I said, this token skyrocketed. It launched at $1 and went to 125 in less than 60 days. That's overbought territory, so it's got to settle somewhere. So the settle for me was in between $40 and $50. I called that out about a month ago when it was at the $70 range. I said it's got to settle between around $50, $40, somewhere around there. For it to go below 40, a couple of things happened that I know of. One, this community is being targeted. And I talked about this yesterday by professional scam artists and hackers, because 100% of the people in this project are making money. So they know that most of them probably are not educated in the space and that they can scam and get over on them. We had more than 10 people whose wallets got drained and lost all their tokens, all their miners, all was taken out. Their wallets didn't get hacked, but they were scammers pretending to be helpful, gained access to people's wallets and drained the wallets. That's one hit. The same group is attempting to extort MoveQuest to the tune of almost $400,000. That telling Lynette that if she pays, they will stop the harassment, they will stop the scams, they will stop the manipulation, they will stop putting out negative press about MoveQuest. If you're not plugged into the system like you guys are, you don't know this is going on. Majority of the community is outside and not plugged in. So they don't know what's happening, and that creates fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Another thing that was just brought to my attention, I saw it, but I didn't think much of it. I didn't realize what type of impact, and I'm not going to name any names or anything because that's a lot of certain top leaders within our community are also promoting other opportunities, which there is nothing wrong with. I believe in multiple streams of income, but it is not in what you do, it's in how you do it. And with a project this small, that I've been saying we're in the red zone for at least the first 90 days. We haven't reached 90 days yet. We're still less than 90 days in. We're not in the safe zone yet. So we've got to protect the project, protect the house, and allow this to grow. We needed to get above 10,000. That's what Project 10,000 is all about. Halfway there, people jumped on another opportunity, and it's far more expensive to be in that than getting a $50 Lenny. So people from this community to get involved in that project, what did they have to do? Sold MQT. So if they sell MQT, they're pulling that MQT from the liquidity pool. They're pulling money from our ecosystem that is not coming back in. See, it's one thing when you sell your MQT to evolve. It's another if you sell your MQT to go do another project. And then if you're promoting it and members from this community are joining, they're also doing the same thing. So that's why I said there was something that took place that wasn't the normal day-to-day activity in this community. And I personally just see those two catalysts as that's happening. Then you add in the fear, uncertainty, and doubt on top of that. Now, in my crypto, you guys know my crypto. We talk about, I did a lesson on, is a glass half full or half empty? And those who came in and got excited when the token hit $100, a little spoiled a little bit. We did not think you were going to be able to make a full-time income from this fast, but people were. So anything that goes down to them is bad. Somebody that's brand new that's getting started, they're seeing a token that went at $1, launched, and right now is at $38. I didn't think that it would hit this high until probably next year. I was excited when it went to $6. Remember, we have a community that was excited about a $7, $10 day. And we got spoiled by having 200 to 300. That is the benefit of getting in early. But it's got to settle somewhere. I joined the project not for people to get rich, just for the average person can have a couple extra $100 or $1,000 a month for their own physical activity. We've exceeded that, and it still exceeds that at this price. It's just much lower than what we were used to over the past 30 days. So I don't know what Lynette's plans are. I think she has some major announcements, but the project itself is solid. Project, there's nothing wrong with it. It's the community. It's the people. So you remember what I always say about opportunities, that yes, you need to have multiple streams of income. But you can't have multiple streams of income until you secured one stream of income. So the move quest is not secured yet. It's not. I've been saying this. We're still in the red zone. We got to be careful. We're going to build it just like Bitcoin went to $1,000 a coin and then dropped all the way down to 200 and stayed between 200 and 400 for 2.5 years. Now, outsiders said the Bitcoin was dead and gone. This is moving much faster than Bitcoin, but we've got to protect the house. So sometimes that means saying no to a great opportunity. I was also invited to be a part of that other opportunity. I went to the presentation, I looked at it, and I said no. Not because I didn't think it was good, but because I saw what was going to be needed to try to build that would take away from what we're doing here. And this is not solidified yet. And when you have something that's working where 100% of everybody is winning, why would I take attention away from that onto something else? If that makes sense, type me in the chat box. I just want to make sure you guys are my inner circle. I mean, if you saw Brandon Ivey publicly promoting something different that to be a part of it, you're going to have to sell your MQT to do, what would you guys think? Sometimes perception is reality. You think, uh-oh, something must not be going right with MoveQuest, and Brandon's over there talking about something else. That might not even be the case, but the perception of it is. I want to protect this house. I could have sold and had $100,000 worth plus, but for me to do that would have hurt the community and hurt my long-term goals in the first place. So this is the next challenge for MQT, and we'll see MQT ride out this type of a storm. You always, in business, you always have different obstacles and hurdles. Nothing is ever a straight line. Nothing is ever perfectly smooth, especially when you're dealing with people. The smart contract, nothing wrong with, but it's the people at the end of the day. All right, couple of news. One is 5 reasons why Trump's World Liberty Financial Token crashed and burned. The former president's DeFi token saw poor sales for various issues, including restrictions on who can invest, non-transferability, and others. 5 reasons why Trump's World Liberty Financial Token crashed. Okay. I have been, call it part-time, over the last 3 weeks or so. I've had a whole lot happen in my household. With my wife going to Philly for a couple of weeks to take care of her family, and her grandfather passing away, and my son's a senior getting ready for college, and all the things that teenage activity does, still trying to run my business, trying to do this with you guys, trying to do it. I mean, it's been a lot, so I haven't been able to be on top of everything, and I missed this. Remember, Trump and his sons were launching a token, but the token was not available to the public, only to registered, legitimized investors. And that means $1 million or more. I believe that because it's Trump's name behind it, that it was going to explode. All the other meme tokens that have Trump's name on it, that he has nothing to do with, do explode. Let's see, like MAGA hat. Look at this. Has nothing to do with Trump, but MAGA hat and the other ones, woman yelling at cat. These just coming up with some stuff. Nothing, no real utility behind this stuff. Woman yelling at cat is a 61% up. But anyways, I believe that just because it's Trump's name on it, the entire MAGA community would jump on board in the crypto community. And I guess that did not happen. The former president's DeFi token saw poor sales for various issues, including restrictions on who can invest. That was probably the biggest problem. All of the Trump supporters are not registered investor. What is I forget the term, but they're not $1 million plus people. That was a mistake. Oh, I did say that back then. I said that's going to be a mistake. If he wants to make money, you got to open it up to everybody. Former U.S. President Donald Trump's token launch was something of a flop. On October 16th, former United States President Donald Trump launched his World Liberty Financial Token. The token's website claimed it would allow investors to gain voting rights over a future DeFi protocol. However, after nearly a full day of trading, the token's sales have been tepid. As of 10 a.m., the token's website shows that only 848.63 million tokens, 12.7 million worth, based on the pre-sale price, has been sold, leaving an additional 287 million. Wow, that's not good. Yeah, they made that. Why would you do that? So what happened was he expected his big time donors to come in and swoop this up, and they didn't. Why didn't he utilize Elon Musk? Elon Musk is running his mouth about Dogecoin. If all Elon had to do was start tweeting about this and saying he's dropping 100 million on it, it would have exploded. When users first visit the website, they are asked if they live in the US and meet the requirements to be deemed that's the word I was looking for, an accredited investor, as defined under Regulation D under the US SEC Act of 1933. Users who don't fit into either category are not allowed to progress further into the website. Buyers are not allowed to get tokens unless they first pass a Know Your Customer check to verify their identity. Okay, nothing wrong with that. Presumably, people who claim that they are U.S. residents must provide a sworn statement that they are. So they restricted it to only U.S. accredited residents. That's a very, very small pool. That was not smart at all. A U.S. resident investor can be deemed accredited if they earn over $200,000 per year and have a net worth greater than 1 million. What percentage of the MAGA support base earns 200,000 a year and has a net worth of over $1 million? That's his problem. Users can bypass this requirement by clicking I live outside the US, but they must provide proof of residency outside the US in order to continue. The fact that many of Trump's supporters reside in the US and are not accredited investors is likely a major cause for the token's sluggish sales. Yes, you think? That's why. Under normal circumstances, a requirement like this would be easily bypassed. Crypto users outside the US would buy up the token from the website and then sell it to US residents via decentralized exchanges. US residents buying the token would use pseudonymous crypto addresses to identify themselves, making it nearly impossible for the government to figure out whether they are US residents and giving the sellers plausible deniability. However, that has not happened with Trump's WLFI token because the token is not transferable. And it's not even transferable? That was deemed to fail from the beginning. Unlike most cryptos, WLFI cannot be transferred from one wallet to another. Then it's not a crypto token. This means that accredited investors cannot sell the token to non-accredited ones, nor can anyone outside of the US sell it. So they just slapped the name crypto on it, and it has no properties of crypto. In fact, holders cannot sell the token at all. The only thing they can do with the token is wait for the DeFi protocol to be released, at which point its developers claim holders will be able to vote on proposals affecting this protocol. The token sales terms and conditions state explicitly that the token cannot be transferred to other users. And the website crashed? People think it's a grift. Another cause of the token's sluggish sales may be the prevailing opinion that the project is a grift or a petty scam. Some observers have stated that they believe the lack of transferability has been deliberately hidden from Wait. Are you telling me that people bought the token and didn't know that they can't transfer it or sell it? Come on now. Although the lack of transferability is clearly stated on the token's website, some believe that the project did not expect buyers to read the fine print. What's rule number one? Education is key. Education is everything. So you're telling me that accredited investors with a net worth of over $1 million didn't read the fine print? See, guys, just because you have money doesn't mean you're smart, that you are just better than everybody else. Trump's announcement of the token was so controversial on X that it got a community note. The note states in the fine print, it notes that the token is not transferable and is locked in the wallet, so you cannot even withdraw it. That's why Elon Musk didn't even speak on it. Man, talk about a missed opportunity. He had an opportunity to make billions off of this. Don Jr., they didn't know what the hell they were doing. Missed opportunity. MAGA hat made more money than that. Wow. All right. AI-powered bot stands in for absent candidate in Virginia debate. United States congressional candidate for Virginia, Bentley Hensel, used an AI chatbot, DonBot, in place of opponent Don Bayer in a debate, highlighting AI's increasing role in politics. Artificial intelligence can't hide from politics, or rather, politics can't hide from AI. In an unusual political move, Bentley Hensel, an independent candidate running for the United States Congress in Virginia's 8th District, used an AI-powered bot to participate in a debate after incumbent Representative Don Bayer declined it. Okay, I see what he did here. So his opponent said, I'm not going to debate you. So he said, I'm still going to have the debate, but I'm going to put an AI bot over there to represent you. Wow. Dang, I'd want to see that. A debate was held between Hensel, another independent candidate, David Kennedy, and a virtual stand-in, Don Bot, leading up to the November elections. Wait, let me see something here. Well, I'm not going to watch this. Really?
Good evening and welcome to this unique and innovative
There
virtual
it
debate
is.
for the 8th
Don Bot.
District Congressional seat of Virginia. My name is Ashley Wilson from the Black Alumni Alliance National Association, and I am joined by Dr. Ahmed Bouzid from the
Wow. I think that's kind of funny. Hensel, a software engineer by trade, said he turned to AI as a response to what he described as buyers' unwillingness to engage in a public debate. The bot was given a crash course on buyers' policy views and trained to represent his policy position by drawing on available data sources, including his publicly available statements. Ooh, politicians don't want to do this. Politicians flip-flop so much they don't even remember what they said last week. So if you have AI taking a database of everything you said in the past to try to represent you today, the truth may come out. Oh man, I am going to save this because I'm curious. I want to listen to the bot. Let's see. Don Bot was initially built. Okay. However, before the debate, Hensel said he migrated the bot to open source models via Cloudflare workers. OpenAI has banned Hensel account due to its political use. OpenAI suspended my account because of candidate GPT. I understand their reasoning, and I am in discussions with them to restore my non-political use. Huh. This is the future. We're going to start seeing a whole lot of this kind of stuff. All right, last up, and then I got to run. Bank of America warns. How many zeros is this? 1 million. 1 billion. 35.7 trillion. Oh, that's the national debt. $35.7 trillion national debt will surge to unprecedented levels. What do you mean, sir? It already is in unprecedented levels. As U.S. lender recommends one asset to investors. What is that one asset? Bank of America says that the $35 trillion national debt will rise to unprecedented levels in the years ahead. The bank's analyst just sent a note to clients stating that the U.S. will be forced to pay increasing interest on the debt as spending once again ramps up. And although the Fed has started lowering interest rates, the bank notes lawmakers are still looking to increase spending. The mounting fiscal pressures will likely boost gold and make it an attractive asset to investors, say the strategists. Specifically, the bank points to IMF numbers forecasting future spending on climate defense and demographic challenges may increase America's spending as much as 8% of GDP by 2030. The bank says its target for the precious metal is $3,000 per ounce. Although B of A is bullish, the bank cautions gold's price may be limited in the short term as investors weigh the impact of a slower pace of rate cuts from the Federal Reserve and the possibility of a meandering no-landing scenario for the economy. Wait, well, the bank is it says its target for the precious metal. Gold. Yeah, Peter Schiff's gonna really love that one. Gold. I was wanting to say, yeah, why don't you throw in there crypto or Bitcoin? All right, so that is it for today. I got to do the MoveQuest presentation in 30 minutes. Oh, somebody asked me about let me show this. Let's go to, okay, you have to understand. This is back October 13th. The price was around $66. That was what, 6 days ago? 6 days ago? As fast as you've seen it go from here to here, the reverse could also happen. And it did. We saw it go from 20 to 47 in one day. So it's always possible to see a rapid increase as well, just as we see this type of decrease. But it also depends on the people's behaviors. This is actually good buying territory, huge buying territory. All right, but we'll see. I mean, right now, this is what the people's behavior is. Sell. So we'll see what Lynette has to say later on. My presentation is on our Zoom in 20 minutes, and Lynette will be on the Join the Momentum at 1 p.m. Eastern. And I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. I won't be back until Monday, and we have the 5-day challenge. Next 5-day challenge is coming up this Monday. No, not that one. ILCAchallenge.com. ILCAchallenge.com. Our next 5-day challenge. Go there to register. And when you register, you get a free gift. Bitcoin for beginners. I need to go live. I may go live today. Talk about this. All right. That is it for today. I will see you guys in about 20 minutes. Brandon Ivey out. Bye-bye. Where's my screen?